Well, this Trail Rider 570, today's the day we're going to be installing these mirrors sent to me by Kemi Moto. And I noticed they've been sending mirrors to a lot of people, so it's either here or there. But anyway, we're going to get started with installing these mirrors in a few, and hang tight. What I've already noticed is there's an issue with them. If you have a glass windshield, this is supposed to fit in the groove of them, and because the metal is too thick here, it will not fit. So, do I take it upon myself to thin this out right here to put the on there, or do I get a hold of them and tell them they won't work? That is my issue. So back with you. I got to figure it out, all this mounting out, before I do the actual install. I'm just giving you updates as I figure it out. Yeah, this is Trail Rider coming back at you. I'm installing the mirrors on this. These Kemi Moto mirrors on my Ranger, and you can see I've already kind of put them in place, but see what it does here. I have a windshield, so I had to actually do a little modification to this finger or a little piece that slides in here to thin it out, because I have a glass windshield. If you didn't have a glass windshield, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. That's the only thing I've noticed about them. And unfortunately, I'm going to point out my boo-boo. When I put the mirror on there and adjusted it, I got some rubber cement right there holding it. I put it too high, so I had to drop it down. But same thing, I had to modify this side because this is a glass windshield. But other than that, they just basically they clamp around right here. It's all you got to do. You just clamp them around. Then we'll I'm just kind of tighten it up a little bit here. And I'm using basically everything they do. But basically I had to do is this finger it fits in here. I had to thin it out a little bit to fit between the glass and the A-pillar. It's drawn in, and the window's not cracking, so we did good, I guess. There we go. It's in. Then we got to do here is we got multiple adjustments here. Basically, I'm going to snug this one up a little bit so that it will hold itself up for me. You can see right here's a screw. Because then, basically I'm going to set in it a minute here and kind of adjust it where I think I want it. It's like a car. I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to take this on, see how it tilts in and out. What we're going to do is probably about there, and I'll lock it in. I don't have, and there's another adjustment. I'm doing this one-handed. Bear with me. Let's see here. Snug it up a little bit here. I may just go just like that with it. Then I got to do the same to the other side. See, then you got these adjustment points. So if you want to tilt it up or down, you loosen this and you can pivot this thing. If you don't like if you want your mirror set in more level, you can. Let's see here. Sometimes I make things harder for myself than they need to be. See, then we take this Allen wrench here, and that's just the acorn hitting the garage. See there? Then it drops down. So then I can kind of just kind of go like so. How's that? Make sure you get them tight again. These wires are for the lights. It was just easier just to run them right down and tuck them in there, and I'll put a tie wrap around here to hold it up and just run them right down, because all my wiring will be done underneath here anyway. Let me check the attitude of these. And yes, this is loose too. So we're gonna go and let me go like this with you. Yeah. We're gonna go up, we're gonna set these, and we're gonna tilt him back, and we'll set in it. This is the hard part, adjusting it when it's just you in it. I like that one. Him adjusted, just so I can see the box, what I'm trying to do. I'm going to say right about there, lock it in place. Whoops, about there. Make sure she doesn't, they're tight, so when you hit a bump they don't. Double check it here a minute. I could have showed you, clamping them on and all that, but I'm pretty sure most people figure that one out. At least I could. Let's see here. I'm more interested in seeing what's beside me than what's ahead of me. I mean, behind me. Okay, I think we're going to pin this stuff down. Oh my goodness. Peel the paper off. There we go. We're going to angle this one down. When they did the reviews, they contacted me and they said, point out like all the adjustments, which there are a lot of adjustments to it. We're angling down just a little bit so it matches the other one. Lock it in place. And I've already put the app on my phone for it, so they're done. Now we're gonna go and do the fun part of it, which is basically we're going to be pissed I cut that there. Is do the wiring, so we're gonna get into here. I'll move you over here where you can see what I'm doing. We're going to get into here with our wiring and tap everything in. I want to set these lights, excuse my wiggles. See if I can find this is magnetic actually. There we go. We're going to basically get in here and hook up the wires. First we got to have these extension leads for the mirror lights. Find them here. Here's one. Just need to plug in. I know you're probably not seeing everything I'm seeing, but we'll get back with you. Sorry about that. Hey, these cameras are good. I just dropped it. But basically what we're going to do, I'm going to set you up someplace safe so I don't knock you down again. I'm trying to reach the pigtail over here, which I got right here, because then we got to plug this in to the proper side. One's plugged in, and we over here and plug in the other side. There. Okay, now both pigtails are plugged in. We're going to move you back out here where it's safer. I dropped you in the ground already. I don't know if that hurt or not, but I didn't mean to drop you guys. Move the table closer. There we go. This is when you need a cameraman. But anyway, basically, these are the wires for the lights, for the mirrors, I should say. Which in a way is lights. And basically, you have a Y connector here built onto it. And we're going to go like so, and they're directional. They'll push in and lock. Then we do the same. Then we're all get all said and done here. I will there we go. It's actually quite simple. We get all said and done here, then we got a wire that I'm going to tap into only because I got it right here. And this wire is only hot when the key's on, so we're going to use that wire, and I'm going to use that for here. Then we're just going to ground this to the chassis. So we'll get some connectors here, and we'll get going to town. So you can see this thing. That way, when it's the keys on, the mirror will be powered up. And find everything. This is real life install. This ain't, you know, it's just put it together and do it, because you're gonna see everything I go through. As far as hooking this stuff up, looking for stuff, which I kinda end up doing that a lot. And, you know, little crap like that. And we're gonna change from an eyelet, from a slide-on connector to a loop, so that I can do this easier. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna strip him back. Strip back like so, and strip back, and we'll go up here to this wire, and we'll pinch it together, and we'll actually go over here, cut it. Right now my winch won't work. We're going to cut it, we're going to strip this wire back, and we'll do this one. Now, we're going to take our harness here, slide them on, and I got these fancy pliers here to compress this. Then we're going to take this one. Go up here. Then when I get all said and done, I'm going to do it off screen. I'm going to put some liquid tape on everything, seal it up. There we go, just like that. And now, we have a ground that I could tap into. Black wire. We'll put that eyelet, cut this off, get rid of it, strip this back. Now I usually strip these back double, just like so. That way we can bend it onto itself, makes the wire a little thicker. Then we go ahead and stick that over there. Just like that. And go ahead and take this wire off my solenoid, only because it's here. And it's close to my existing power. Well, when I'm all said and done, I got tie wraps here. I'll neaten this all up as always. Take this and put that right over that post. I have a winch on here, so I can. If you don't have a winch, you can go to the grounds here, or on the chassis itself with your wire. I have a winch on here, so I'm just grounding it to the ground on the winch solenoid. And I just pulled my wire off while you double them up. We're going to take that right off, and I'm going to get the right size. I got one here. Get a little smaller. Set it. Got one. Then we'll go ahead. Take that right off there. Right off. Put them on there. That's better. Then we'll take track of it so I don't lose my wiring here. Take these two and we'll hook them together. Put a little twist to them. Slide that over. I know you're not seeing a lot of this stuff, but this is just hooking it up. I mean, it's, I'll give you a, bring the camera up here and we get all said and done. So what I basically did, this is a winch wire that powers up my switch on the dash. So when the key is on, then this is the ground. See the black on it? This is my relay for the winch. But you can go over here to a ground or over here to this ground, whatever one you want, if you don't have a winch on your unit. So you can go ahead and do that. Then I just got to put this boot over it. Then we'll power it up and figure out how to make the lights work. So that'll be here in a few. Be right back with you. I ended up wiring them into my driving lights or running lights. So they're flashing right now. And, you know, I'm a newbie here, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how to make them go solid. I can do it so that it's all red. Green. Red and green. Yellow. Blue. Now then, do we turn them off? That is the next question. They look like a cop car right now. I don't particularly care for that look. So we'll set you down here a minute. I just want them solid. Else we got to learn how to work them. So far it's doing good. I just gotta, I want them to be a solid tone, and they're flashing like cop lights, and I don't want cop lights, not up here. So I gotta clean up the wiring here a little bit, then we'll go from there. But I know I was planning on doing more with this video, but what really screwed me up was getting these brackets to fit with a glass windshield. But I got them in there. So if you'd like this video, it's probably one of my worst, I feel. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.